Hi, I'm Beth and I am the shop owner of Twiggy Mutt on Etsy. And I just wanted to post a little video. I get a lot of people asking me questions about belly bands, what they do, what they're for, how to measure for them. Belly bands are for male dogs only. They are a band that just goes right around your dog's waist where his genitals are, and they absorb any urine when he's peeing. This is my cute little pork chop. Not real. I do have a real dog, but I like to use pork chop for modeling. It makes it easy. So to measure for a belly band, all you're going to do is you're going to take a super soft tape measure and you're just going to put it right around your dog's waist. And you just want a snug but not too tight fit. So pork chop measures 14.5 inches, which is going to be my medium size. And so you just go on my site, order size medium. Your belly band comes, looks something like this, has Velcro. You put it around his waist, get a nice snug fit, and he's good to go. No more marking on your nice stuff. I don't recommend leaving belly bands on your dog all day and all night. They need a little air to breathe, but they can be really helpful when you're training a dog, or if you have a dog that's incontinent, if you have a dog that when you touch him, he pees on your nice floor. I have all sizes. This is my largest, 4XL. I make all these bands in my home myself after they're ordered. So if you have a special request, if you need a custom order, I can do any width, any size you want. I like to personalize them. If you like your pet's name on them, this one says Cooper. Probably looks backwards to you on this video. I also make these little soaker pads. They come in 3 different sizes for small, medium, and large dogs. These are nice because you can put them inside the band instead of using a disposable pad, and then when they're wet, just throw them in the washing machine. Here's one of my smaller, or little teeny tiny dogs. This is cute. I love this pattern. And these are poise pads. Poise pads are just a feminine bladder pad. You just put them inside the wrap. You can cut them in half for smaller dogs or even thirds for really teeny tiny dogs. And they're nice because they absorb a ton and they have a waterproof backing on them, so usually they won't leak. And then when they're full, you just throw them away. A lot of people don't like to use these because they don't want to put stuff like this in our landfill. But for dogs that wet a lot, this is going to be your best option, a poise pad or a Tina pad. Either one of those will work really good for dogs that are just like an older dog that's incontinent, that just wets a ton. One of these just washable things isn't going to work. It's not going to absorb enough. I have 2 different kinds of fabric that I use for my pads. This is a pole fabric. It's waterproof on the outside. And then the inside layer of all my belly bands is soft fleece. And then I also have an option where you can add a layer of Zorb to the inside of your belly band. And Zorb is this super absorbent fabric. It's what I put inside my soaker pads. And I can add it to the inside of any of my belly bands. That way, if your pet marks, if your dog marks, you can just throw the whole belly band inside the washing machine. You can get a band with Zorb like this and then add one of my soaker pads to it, or add a poise pad to it. There are lots of different options. So my site is Twiggy Mutt at Etsy. That's Twiggy Mutt at Etsy. If you have any questions, you can email me, twiggymutt@gmail.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. If you have a dog that you're working on housebreaking Housebreaking for me was super hard, and the best way I found to housebreak my dog was to set a timer. So I'd set a timer for an hour all day long the days I was home. Every hour I'd take him outside and say the word potty. So he goes outside, I say the word potty, 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 till he potties, which sometimes took forever. And then I'd give him a treat. And then we come back inside, I'd set the timer for another hour. Do the same thing. When I wasn't around the house, I would put him in the crate. I don't really like crate training all the time because you just got a dog. You want your dog with you. You don't want your dog in the crate all the time, but you don't want him peeing on everything. So the best solution for me was to set the timer. I figured in an hour, he probably wouldn't be trying to pee again in an hour. So that would be pretty safe to keep taking him out every hour. And it actually worked. He's now potty trained. He doesn't pee or poop in the house anymore. I don't need to use belly bands on him. But for the time while I was housebreaking him, and I just wanted him around the house with me and I didn't want to have to worry about him peeing on everything, I would put a belly band on him. The other little tip I have is for poop. When you feed your dog wet food, even though, oh, it looks like it's so tasty and you want them to have the best thing to eat, la la la, they poop soft, soggy poop. And if they're not housebroken, that poop is going to get in your carpet or in your flooring, and it's a pain to clean up. So my recommendation is feed your dog dry dog food until they're housebroken. Dry dog food makes a nice, firm poop that's super easy to pick up. So if your dog has an accident, he poops on the floor, you're not pulling your hair out trying to pick up this wet, soggy mess of poop. It's just a dry little piece of poop. Wipe it up, spray some disinfectant on it, and you're good to go. Anyway, once again, if you have any questions, my name is Beth. I'm at TwiggyMutt on Etsy, or you can email me, twiggymutt@gmail.com. Bye for now.